from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Bryce Harper is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Victor Arano will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, I think he's the kind of guy you always feel confident in to go out there and perform for you. He has great stuff, and beyond that, he knows how to get guys out. That's something some pitchers never really figure out. But he doesn't have that problem most of the time, and I don't expect that to be a problem here either.
First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Here's Juan Lagares. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Fouled off. Arano has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Next up for New York, Wilson Ramos. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's the Mets 0, Phillies coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Jason Vargas, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Nero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. but that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Lagares. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Cespedes comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. He's got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Robinson Cano is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Michael Conforto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped to third. McNeil over to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Taken there by Lowry. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 8, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 0-1. Slow little grounder left side. To his left, McNeil. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next for the Mets, Jed Lowry. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
Into the box, Jason Vargas. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, Victor Arano. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. There's Cano. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. At the plate, Gene Segura, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Conforto is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
Matty, I love the hitting streak. You can have the batting average. I just want guys who drive the base.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. And the check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera moving in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And a pretty wide disparity there. 95 on one hand, just 88 on the other. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ball one to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike now. A ball and two strikes, the count now with the bases empty and two away.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mets go down 1-2-3 on to. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Leading off for the Phillies.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to.
Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. And even 30 home runs on the year. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Popped him up. Cano is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-1 offering. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I could tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. McCutchen going back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McCutchen is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Pereira will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, number 20.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. No balls and a strike to count. Cano, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jason Vargas.
Stepping in, Jason Vargas, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count, and the pitch. This is in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Nick Williams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Nick Williams.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
And now Bryce Harper. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So striding in, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And the runner is in from second. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen. He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Lowry. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jose Alvarez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Harper is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Alvarez, the former Angel, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Hit hard to short. Segura has it. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Mets strand 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Striding in, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Vargas is ready and delivers. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. 6th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
And now, JT Realmuto. Hit hard down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him.
Oh, and trouble there for Lowry. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Roman Quinn will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Roman Quinn.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. The Vince Velasquez is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. There's Robbie Cano now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
That's the ball.
Ripped down the first base line. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Peter Alonso. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Paul Sewell gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 51.
Gene Segura standing in.
Now playing first base and batting 9th.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Todd.
No balls and 1 strike. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Liner toward right center. Lagares will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Here's Todd Frazier now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Now batting.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now in the box, Juan Lagares. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And there are two away now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Fouled off. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 3. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutchen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Hoskins gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to short. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Phillies go down quietly there, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He went deep back in the 5th.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harper on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Ready once again, Robinson Cano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is McCutchen. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get fouled for strike two. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Phils, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Jose Alvarez earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Vince Velasquez takes the rare 3-inning save, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.